Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to work on two-syllable words, and we are going to be working on when it has an R-controlled vowel. Friendly reminder, AR says R, OR says OR, ER says IR and UR as well. They all say those three. Now, an R-controlled syllable has an R following the vowel. The R controls the vowel sound. And today we are going to be working on words that have ER at the end. So here is our first word. We begin by looking for our vowels. So here's a U here. Friendly reminder, our vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. So U is one, and then we have E is one. Then we have to look for the consonants in between the two vowels. There is an R right here and a G right here. Now, when we have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, we generally will putting our two syllables right in between the consonants. So I will drag this over to right here. Fabulous. Now, we need to look for any R-controlled vowels. Do you see any vowels that are being controlled by the letter R? I actually see two. I see ER, which we plan to work on. So I will drag an R over here. And I also see UR right here. So I'm going to bring this C back up top. And then I'm going to add an R next to it so we can see UR says and ER says So let's sound these out. First syllable, burr is our first syllable. Then gur is our second. So it goes burger. Let's do another. Now, we first always start off by looking for our vowels. So we have one vowel here. And then we have another vowel here. Fabulous. Then we look for our consonants in between. There's an R here, a T here, and an N here. Now, with this word, it's a little tricky. We're not going to divide quite yet. We're going to actually divide after we first find our R-controlled syllables. Well, ER is at the end, so I will grab an R and put it next to this one, right above our R. And we have another R, AR. So I'm going to take this consonant, put it back up here, and I'm going to grab another R for right here. Because AR says R, and ER says So now, the way we look at this, we would just look at the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. And we always divide in between our two consonants. So let's sound out our first one. First syllable, part. Then we have ner. Partner. Next, let's start with our vowels, just like usual. We have an O here. We have an E here. Then we have our vowel in between for sure. Now, instead of just going ahead and labeling the R's with a consonant, if I already know OR, I can just go ahead and put an R right above it because I know OR says or, and I know ER at the end says So I'm just going to put those in now. So now I'm going to look and I see that we have a vowel, consonant, vowel. So what I'm going to do is just do it like a vowel, consonant, vowel, where the middle consonant goes right in between. There we go. For vowel by itself and the consonant vowel. So let's sound it like we would. K, or, core. Then our second syllables, ner, corner. Fabulous. Here is our last word. We are going to start by looking at the vowels, just like usual. I see an I see an E. Then we're going to do the consonants in between. There's an L, and then there is a V. Fabulous. Now we can either label any R-controlled syllables if we want, or we can split it. So I'm going to split it for now. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. We usually put, or we actually always put the syllable or the consonants in between. And then I see one R-controlled syllable right here at the end. ER says So let's send out our first syllable. Ill, sill. Then we have our next syllable. Ver, silver. Great job, boys and girls.